I think you have heard a lot about the EMI and the grid modernization, and I'll take like 5-10 minutes on it. So I think the grid modernization is focused on the EMI and other aspects, but there's another new challenge which is emerging, is the DER, distributed energy resources, which are also coming along and going to create new challenges for the utilities, from what we call demand and generation imbalances are going to happen, dynamic overloading of the grid going to happen, and 1 minute the renewables are feeding a lot of energy to the grid. The next minute, those renewables will drop by 50%, and they're going to create a load on the grid side. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. So I think these are the challenges which are coming to the utilities, and how to mitigate these challenges, considering the current challenges of technical losses and non-technical losses. So I think one of the areas we see that in order to deal with the DERs is we need to modernize the grid using the concept of digitalizing the substations, using the sensors and various compute platforms to basically process the data at the edge, process all the legacy protocols, and standardize this standard way of sending the data back to the cloud. So that way multiple system providers can provide the solutions and can be integrated seamlessly and quickly. So I think that way what we can do is that using a current structure, which is what we call it a model-driven, top-down approach versus trying to a sensor-driven, data-driven approach where models can be generated because you have this data now. So the similar concept can be applied with the AMI. Also, you have meters as sensors, and there are various RF technologies or power line communication technologies to feed the data back to the cloud. So we can standardize that. There's a lot of standards around it. And then condition monitoring. Again, there's a lot of assets. We need to collect the data from them and bring the data, maybe process at the edge in certain areas, and take to the cloud. So I think what we need to think here is that holistically, how can we take these various applications from AMI to the substation digitalization to condition monitoring and create a platform where all data can come from the various aspects, and then it will be delivered as a service to the various stakeholders inside the utility. And the technologies are there. It's just a matter of all combining them together and delivering that end-to-end solution to the utilities. Thank you very much.